Well, how y'all commenting already? Boy, y'all quick now. So, Nesties, how you doing, Love Nest? I decided to come outside today and get some sunshine on my body, sunshine on my clothes. I go in the ocean. No, sunshine on my nose. Right? But today, Love Nest, it's a Trapsy Thursday, and you know, on a Trapsy Thursday, we basically snatch people and get them into line. Because every now and then, you know, people got to be snatched. I tell you, my ministry is a snatch and find your ass ministry. And today we're going to be talking about a couple of topics. But first, I just want to say a special message to the Dominican Republic. Now, let me just say, you don't paint a whole country with a brush because of a few stupid people. But dear Dominican fishermen and their families, don't be threatening Bahamians. You realize how long successive governments have allowed you to poach in our waters, have given you back your vessels, have given you back some of your catch, have allowed you to go scot-free, and you gonna threaten Bahamians, but you gonna be killing Bahamians? Now, let me just say for the record, I just pray every day for the new Minister of Agriculture. Beside being my boy, I consider him a vital part of the changing face of government in the Bahamas. And you saw where he said that poachers' fines are going to be raised. So that's my first message to the Dominicans. Don't let your cornstalk Jesus and your Gamalami God lead you to think that you could be talking about killing Bahamians because we confiscate your ships in our waters. By the way, one got away. And let's just keep it real. This been happening for years. And don't talk to me about your bullshit about Dominican fishermen marrying Bahamian woman. Look here, when your Bahamian man was marrying foreign woman, nobody said a shit to y'all, so shut your teeth. And dear Bahamian women, if you allowing yourself to be used for fishing, then use a ass. I was gonna put that out there. But let me just start off the show. Because you know, before you start the show, you gotta bring the pre-show. So this the what they's called in the beginning of the show, this the prologue. So again, y'all got any friends in the DR, y'all let them know. Don't let their Gamalami God and their cornstalk Jesus make them think they could threaten Bahamians because we taking back our shit. And when I saw that picture, all them lobster and thing, and you know it's killed me about our poaching's history in the Bahamas. Bahamians can't benefit from the water. I had a friend who was fishing on the water. They pull a gun on him and try to kidnap him. A Bahamian. Anyway, so today, people, we are talking about the continuing dialogue in our country. And today we're having, thanks to my brother Anku Sarah, we're having what I'm calling the National Villain Awards. Yeah, you heard me, because y'all already gave out the National Hero Awards, right? And I ain't trying to begrudge nobody who get their little award. But we got to have an honest dialogue, because what has happened in our country, the R word is being used. Yes, child. The PLP, famous for being purveyors of race and hatred, have decided to say that the nation's premier before independence, Sir Roland Theodore Simonet, don't deserve no national hero honor. Now let me just give the PLP a reality check. Dear PLP, it's bullshit now what have the Bahamas divided. And how dare y'all talk about what Sir Roland did? Now, let me just say, I ain't holding no brief for Sir Roland. Like many of the people who practice racist policies, he was a product of his time. But if you young ones don't know the story, see my Grammy tell me about plenty people Sir Roland Simonet used to sign their mortgage for and lend them money. Because deep down in his heart, my uncle used to work for him. My uncle said that deep down in his heart, he didn't like how black people was being treated. But let me just tell y'all another reality check. You mean he didn't like how he was being treated? Because don't mind that light skin. Look at that $50 bill dead good. Sir Roland was a black man from the current. Now, yeah, he married a woman from foreign and the children come out bleach out. But you know y'all Bahamians is light in y'all darkness. You know how y'all go. And back in the day, the Bahamas was very racially charged. And so today I want to ask you how you feel about that. And I want to ask you who you want to nominate for your National Villain Awards. Because the same people who won the National Heroes Awards, they the same motherfuckers who could be villains. Yes, I call some of the National Heroes motherfuckers. Get over it. But let's keep it real. A man's clay feet will always be exposed. And we all know the Bahamas has a history that's really meh, sketchy. Unlike, I mean, not like other countries, we all have a history of sketchiness. Remember, in America now, the big row is about these Confederate statues and thing. And General Robert E. Lee or F. Lee, whatever the fuck he name. So every time when history decides to honor its own, we have this conversation. Now, the problem I have with the list, and I've told you this on the show that we did previously, is that once again, we believe that the Bahamas started in the 1960s. Once again, we have no sense of history. Once again, we forget the warriors who would have fought off colonialists. So today we're giving out the National Villain Awards. So I want y'all to put your names down for who should be a national fucking villain. And hopefully my boy, brother Anku Sarah, is going to call in. Because I was reading his wall last night on social media. And when he said that, I likes to holler. So today we asking you, who should be on the national villain list? Because many national villains, many people, especially those in the political arena, especially the black and white political elite, have committed egregious crimes. Egregious, I say. Egregious crimes against Bahama land. And yet not a shit does happened to them. They just get away with it. Hold on, I have turkey in my tea day. Yeah, child, I drinking my turkey board. They just get away with it. They churn just get away with it. They grandchurn just get away with it. All the while benefiting from our country's largesse. So that's what we're talking about today. Who's the national villain? See, y'all like rewrite history. And dear Glennis, you's my girl. But Glennis, oh Glennis, I thank you, because it was you who teach me how to climb the cocoa plum tree, or was it the scarlet plum tree in Cool Acres? And I thank you for that. Glennis, you's my girl. You have supported me all this time, despite our political allegiances. But dear Glennis, please don't bring up the race issue in the Bahamas, when we all know the PLP stoked the flames of racial hatred, and half of you in the fucking PLP was UBP. Sips, broth. About this broth though. Tasty. Oh yes, Lord, it's so tasty. Yeah, you get some bones, right? You put them in your slow cooker. You cook them for 8 hours. Yeah, you burl it down. You put some goat pepper, some finger pepper, some bird pepper, some Himalayan pink sea salt, or some ragged island salt. Like Ronnie said, you throw that in the pot. Boom, bone broth. It's fortifying. We'll be telling you more about bone broths at the retreat as well. So you better go sign up. TheRealChrissyLove@gmail.com. Put your deposit in, boo. The 15th is almost here. And you know we got shits to buy. Thanks. All right, so people, that's what we're talking about today. And I'm going to be extra disgusting on this Tropsy Thursday. Hold on. I got to get extra close. Dear you know, the real question you need to ask is who fuck up the Bahamas more? Pop or Lop? Pop Simonette or LOP? Penland? Yeah. And then when y'all made him a night, it was SLOP, as in slop. Fortuitous? I think so. So that's what we're talking about today. Who is the national villain of the Bahamas? And let me just say for the record, the key word in this is national. Meaning not the people who might have fucked up your neighborhood and you little mad at them and you little salty. We talking about people who have committed egregious crimes against the Bahamas on a national motherfucking level. And you know who you are. Yet you prance around the Bahamas like you is fucking people. And your children have so much mouth. That's what has killed me. Your children just want to stand on this perch of virtue and thing. I just want to yuck down. Look here, I just have to hold my mouth. Because, you know, technically, it ain't the children fault that their parents are seeing. Because, you know, the children ain't asked to come here. But basically, your ma, your pa created you, brought you into the Bahamas, and now you believe that, like your thief and ma and your corrupt pa, you entitled to shit. But I'm here to tell you today, as we start our snatch, catch, and find your ass ministry, you're wrong, boo-boo. You're wrong. What Kendrick say? Boo-boo. Sips broth again. Lord the care. I gone had on makeup this morning, on my face dripping off in the sun, but that's all right. I'm still cute though. So I want to welcome everyone to the Love Nest. Thanks to all of you who tune in every day. You know, even though my show is mostly based, or mostly talks about the Bahamas, The beauty of being on YouTube is that I met some amazing people on YouTube. And I want to thank all of you who join me between the hours of 2 and 4 every day, every weekday, to have this dialogue. It's where we debate, where we discuss, where we diatribe, where we dialogue, and we dissect the bullshiggity and also the great things that are happening and that affect me and you. My other point I want to do before I read your comments, I was reading all the things in the Love Nest today. And I want to give a special message to Cousin Hubert Menace. Dear Cousin Hubert Menace, now let me just say, you did good when you get rid of that $80,000 a year consultant. Yeah, you know these people who believe they could suck off the country, damn, they cheering. And by the way, since you fired a daddy, you fired a dumb daughter who can't write a sentence yet but still have a job under this government. You know what's kidding me about the F&M government? F&Ms who help y'all campaign. And before y'all talk y'all shit about, oh, Christy love begging. I don't have to beg for a bitch. Okay, the Most High children don't beg for bread, Bill. They don't. But I want to say, I like how all these incompetent motherfuckers from the last administration still in government jobs getting a paycheck. Where I know a couple of my good friends who were sitting up at the F&M campaigning, helping them, writing them checks. And they can't hear from y'all. Like y'all have fucking nation now that y'all get elected. And let me just say, this the same thing would just happen no matter what party we elect. They just have amnesia. And again, don't talk your shit. Don't teeth for my show talking your bullshit. Because if Chrissy Love wanted to do something, she could have do it long time. But Chrissy Love had to change her life. So that's the nutter point. Yeah, the nutter. You hear me? The nutter one. Use behavior, the nutter. That's the nutter point I wanted to discuss. So let's get started, people. Let me read your comments. Who was the national fucking villain? And was POP worse or better than LOP? Because you know what has hurt us? Dare UBP cocksuckers. Some of y'all in the PLP right now talking y'all shit. And in the FNM. You know what has hurt us more? It ain't that we getting condom with pepper on it, juke inside us. You know what has hurt us? Is that our own people doing it to us. Like the famous saying says, therein lies the rub. And y'all rubbing us till we chafe. Just gonna put that out there. So that's the problem we have. So Bahama Land, I was gonna put on my evening gown and dress up. I put on one black dress, one black top. This good enough? But I was gonna put on my big dress up top since we having an award show. So what y'all say? Who's the national villain? Or who are some of the national villains? Like who was the national villain? No, okay, let me not say that. Yeah, that one too close to home. Let me not say that one. Hold on, let me get my glasses on. Let me get my glasses. Oh, Lord, I can't see the sun so bright. Sun is shining, the weather is sweet. Oh, Lord. And look, I'm squinting, I'm gonna get wrinkles. Oh, no, stop. Oh, no. Okay, now I can see y'all. Yeah, I can't see a shit. I keep telling y'all, I feel in every piece of this 56. All right, Sean is here saying hello. Sean, so you talking? I can't see nor hear you. Andrew say hello, everyone. Black Velvet is saying hello. Houston off say hi. DC Kool-Aid and Lisa say good afternoon, fam. Hey, I just talked about y'all, my YouTube friends I meet. Drew is saying hiya. Original Bahama Beauty says, hey, Chrissy. Daniel say, hey. Andrew say, gal, you look good, you know. General Degree tell you so. Anyway, Lord, Andrew, why you bring up my junglist? You know, I trying to pretend. Look here. That's the song, eh? Gal, you look good, you know. General Degree tell you so. Anko, you reach. Anko, I need you to call me on my phone, 544-3900, because I want to talk about your wonderful idea to give out the National Villain Awards. Yeah, because some of these bitches, they just forget their history. And you know what's killed me? The PLP talking about this administration trying to rewrite history by nominating Roland Simonet, right? But who does practice revisionist history more than the PLP? The PLP would make you think that they created every Jesus thing in the Bahamas, and the Bahamas didn't exist before them and Finland come to power. Like, before Finland, like, they forget about H.M. Taylor. They forget about Cyril Stevenson. They forget about William Cartwright. They forget about Mr. Rodriguez. They forget about Mr. Isaacs. Like, they just killed me how they have such amnesia. I keep telling y'all, don't mind the PLP. There was a time in the PLP when LOP was the darky. Know your fucking history. All right. So now Andrew done make me be a junglist. Look here, why I can't get that song on my head now? Gal, you look good, you know. Chelsea say, boog in your nose. LOL, I lie. Look, Chelsea, you so stink. I can't stand you, Chelsea. Because you know, that's my eyes can't see good. Hold on, let me wipe my glasses. Yeah, eyes can't see good. So I don't know bug in my nose or anything. Chelsea, so disgusting. Hold on. Yeah, Uncle, call me, child. I want to know about these National Villain Awards because I think you want to something. You may remember when I attempted to do an award show on Guardian. Sorry. Oh, glory to God. I can't believe I said that name. It was called the Sit the Fuck Down and Shut the Fuck Up Awards. You may remember after 2 episodes, I was told to take it off the air. Yeah, punk ass bitches. Yeah, so I love when we do award shows. Yeah, legally, I had to spit that shit out. They just put a bad taste in my mouth. They like, you know what it is? The Guardian, the taste that is put in my mouth. Like you ever suck a bad dick, right? And you know your mind ain't clean or the sperm little spunky, right? And then like you just try, please the brother and try, you know, because you don't swallow. You don't swallow. But you just try to keep that spunky, funky shit in your mouth. That's the kind of taste I just get in my mouth with some of these motherfuckers at home. Yeah, that spunky sperm taste. Yeah, y'all know. Y'all don't play, look here, and men, y'all in this too. Because you know y'all sucked a dick or two. Okay? Okay. Yeah. Chelsea said I cannot. It's the truth. It's the truth. Look, yeah, I just have to paint analogies. Let me tell you one thing I learned about the Love Nest. Y'all are very visual creatures. And so on this show, I just have to paint a picture for you all. I got to connect all the dots and use my brush and paint 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I just have to connect them dots for y'all. I want to make sure it's crystal clear what I talking about. Crystal. All right, Rolandia say, hey, Miss Love, how are you? Charlie, good. Andrew say, hey, Love Nest. Terry say, blessed day. Chrissy, hey, Terry. Chelsea say, because they little white. Man, I can't take it. Sala say, good day, Mama Chrissy. Legal say, hey, Minister, lips popping. Charlie, put on lipstick. Hold on, where Keitra? Keitra, yours, you see your lipstick I have on today? Yeah, man, I had to go somewhere and I couldn't look pop down. You know, every now and then you got to put a little something on. Lydia say, hey, Miss Love, how I go? I missed you yesterday. Charlie, right here, Lydia. How you doing? Living like LeVar say, Chrissy Love, hey, I'm LeVar. I'm new to the club and I love to be added to the group. Well, LeVar, here's what you need to do. You need to send me a WhatsApp message to 242-544-3900. Yeah, because I turned off my Bahamas phones like 6 months ago. Yeah, I was tired of paying for the 2 of them. Because you know you need 2 good phones in the Bahamas to get 1 good piece of service. Yeah, so you're going to have to send me a WhatsApp message on 242-544-3900. Say, hi, I'm LeVar. I'd like to be added to the Love Nest group. Keitra, shut your teeth. Shut your teeth, Keitra. Keitra, shut your teeth. Shut your teeth, Keitra. So you got to screen it. We don't screen in the Love Nest. The Love Nest is open to all. We take, give me your poor, you're tired, you're hungry, your huddled masses yearning to be free. We like the Statue of friggin' Liberty. We take everybody. So we don't screen nobody, Chelsea. Stop making people think that there's some kind of... No, we just want you to be decent and want the best. Say $20 deposit. Man, I can't take it. I can't take it. Y'all caused me to choke on that one. All right, let me read some more. Yeah, I got to read all these things. Where it is. All right, yes, I just forget where I is. Hold on, I got to lean over. Y'all got to bear with me, man. I'm tired of sitting up straight. All right, original say they could carry their cunning. Man, I can't take it. Daniel say how much the fine is now. Well, you can go look it up and see what the fine is for people who push in our waters. And let me just say for the record, it ain't just Dominicans. They're Americans. Hold on, let me sit up. They're Americans who is coming our water and teeth all our fish because y'all done deplete all y'all group of supply. And I like how y'all is be so brazen in these ship. Y'all is want shop and fish in our ocean. When the season closed and Bahamians can't do it. You know how Bahamian fishermen just feel when they see you teeth in our grouper, teeth in our crawfish, teeth in our baby conch, and the Lord tell them they can't do it? Boy, y'all need to stop y'all. Anyway, you see, Lord Jesus, come into my heart. Come into my heart, Lord. Come into my heart, because I need the whole armor of God for you Negroes. Lord Nelly said. All right. Chelsea say, fishy, Bahamian women. Man, I can't take it. Javon said, that's why I don't go to them place with them funny color people. What do you mean funny color people? Look here, they black like me and you. They just have, that's one thing. Africa and European colonization, the people mix up, okay? We all mix up. So, Lakeitra, we've been talking about that from the beginning. And that's the problem. You see, our governments have been so lax from 1973. Our governments have been so lax. Remember a couple years ago, we had this big row with Cuba about defining where our water end and theirs begin. I think we finally settled that row with Cuba. Y'all help me, y'all historians who a little older than the young ones in the group. But we've been fighting about these waters for a long time, and our governments have been giving back these people their boats. Why you the fuck you could poach in our water and get your boat back? Some of them just take the bounty from the ships and distribute it to like homeless people. And let me be disgusting. And some just teeth it for themselves. Yeah, y'all know the people who's be underwater, who's teeth the crawfish and shit for themselves. Yeah, don't pretend. Remember the big story where the big political person got the bounty from the confiscated vessel and had big party with our seafood? Boy, y'all some crooked motherfuckers now. But anyway. Yeah, Marionette, we always need your services. Fire. Don't. Fire. Like, yeah, I wish I could hire you, Marionette. But I won't put you in jail. I have a couple people I need you to bring your match and your gas for. Couple. But I won't kill them. I want them suffer and sudge. Yeah. Like, I just be upset when these bitches die, Because, like, I don't want you to die. I want you to be here and face your fucking wrath. I want you to be here and let that karma kick you deep in your country hole. I want you to be here and I want you to feel the pain you have caused. I want you to feel that. Sometimes they do resell it, Keitra, but a lot of times people up in the business is be teething it. Y'all don't remember that anyway. Let me not, child. Y'all go Google that. Go Google the big highfalutin, or like Bams to say, the big highfalutin family who get catch with the damn crawfish with their teeth. Bitch asses. Nelson say, hey, minister. Sean say, since they want kill Bahamian, carry them through Nassau village for an hour. Man, I can't take it. Andrew say, aren't they the same ones we run to help? Child, you see that? And that's what I say. That's the first thing I taught about Andrew. I say, Lord, here it is. We help them people after. No, we helped Dominica. It wasn't the Dominican Republic. It was Dominica. But we have helped many people. And these same people has come back and bite you in your ass. Hold on. It's like that trapsy person who just sit on the bench with her tight suit, who my ma used to feed when her ma used to be begging people for food. Hold on. And now years later, who come to bite you in your ass? You're trying to bite this ass, bitch. You ain't biting this ass. I know you might want to bite it, but you ain't bite. Stop it, trap and shut your teeth. Yeah. See, whenever you feed these sorry leg gentian violet bitches, when they get a little bit of billet, they just try fucking come for you. Yeah, see, that's why you gotta leave some people just where the fuck they is. Yeah, you don't help everybody. Hold on, sips broth. And my mommy was being so nice. Oh, Chris, you gotta help her. You see, the Lord give smarter and the poor people. And ain't no sin in being poor. Being poor ain't a disgrace. But when your fucking behavior is disgraceful, we can talk about your ass. About this broth, though. And I added a little bit of grass-fed butter to the broth. Oh, it's so yummers. Oh, my God. Yum. Look at Chelsea saying, huh? Okay, let me stop. Pep and say I'm going to stop. All right, let me read some more of these comments as we celebrate the National Villain Awards. And we want your names. And when you give me your name, I want to know why there's a national villain. All right, yeah, you got to have reasons. We just can't raggy people and break stick off in their front and don't give a reason. See, when you're breaking stick off in people's front, you got to explain. It's like how when mom and them used to be cutting your ass, and I tell you, don't do that no more. Yeah, you got to explain why we cutting your ass. Yeah, you got to explain. You just don't cut ass without a soliloquy. You got to explain why we breaking the stick off in you bitches. So who's the national villain? Who's the national villain? I need some national villains. I can't believe Chelsea still had me thinking booger was in my nose. Hold on. Oh, I need to clip my nose hairs. Ooh, yeah, women has clipped their nose hairs. Shut your teeth. All right. Man, I can't take it. What? Nelson said, clean this con you got you blasting through the nation. Say, hey, everybody in Bangtown. Tell Reverend Moss I say, hey, and Mrs. Francesca. Man, look here, Bangtown was Mike Nelson. That was my place. Every week I was in the library. Sean say, what? I missed that. Say they trying to blow your phone up. Okay, who trying to blow my phone up? My phone is on, isn't it? Hold on, let me see. Hold on, let me make sure my phone on. Y'all stay right there. Lord, it's 2:50 already? Shit. I love when I talk to y'all on Trapsy Thursday. The time goes so quick. Hold on, let me make sure I have this on. Let me make sure the settings on so y'all can call me. Okay, okay, you trying to call now? All right, sweetie, let me get you up and running. Yeah, because see, I admire Brother Anku Sarah's mind. I think his mind is just phenomenal. All right, let me try. Oh, you know why? I don't know why this don't keep the damn connection to the tethering. Say it's the national. Say, Queen say all the junglers, they give sensible woman a bad name. No, the key word is national. National villain. Not your personal villain. Just like these heroes. It ain't about your personal hero. Like the Bahamas. Like how you could not even mention as a national hero Pompey, who led a slave revolt. It's because of Pompey rising up in Exuma why half of y'all have fucking rights now. Y'all has killed me and then I gotta shout out my boy Chris Curry, who by the way did his post after mine. Historian at COB. What about the Coriano? The people who fought, the Lucayans who fought. Anyway, you know what, y'all? Y'all continue doing what y'all want to do. Because in the words of the T Connection, do what you want to do. Judging your jury, too. Y'all can do what the fuck y'all want to do. So who am I? Anyway, let me stop cussing because Uncle getting ready to come. Okay, where is Wayne's phone? Lord Jesus, I can't wait till I get my own phone. The lowness I have to take from this little boy. No, that ain't true. Wayne has been very nice letting me use his phone. Say, who made the Bahamas look bad? Okay, y'all stay right there. Y'all get a snack and come right back. Yeah. Back. What shall I say? Say, Wayne, come for your mommy, Wayne. Brother Anu Sarah, how are you, my brother? All is well?
I good, man. I great in the cook the kitchen.
Oh, look here. What y'all cooking in the Cupta kitchen today? Tell Tisha I say hey.
And see right here, we watching some of these villains now. They chuck up the boy on the.
I see that. I see that.
You know, like what's up with that?
I don't know. Anku, guess what? Anyway, y'all say hi to Anku, but I gonna put you on. I gotta put this phone next to the speaker. You know we doing ghetto radio and TV today. So Anku, I don't understand. When I read that story about the man just asks you to, anyway, you know what? I can't even talk about it. So Anku, you had a brilliant idea on social media yesterday. The National Villain Awards. Let's elaborate on that. Expand.
Yeah. So I think it's a little delay. See, you can't have a hero without a villain. See what I'm saying? I mean, it's a simple principle. So my thing is, when I heard about Pop Seminary, I didn't know the full history, and I still learning it, right? But I just found it kind of weird that he would be considered a national hero, knowing that the reason why this is the complexity of the situation. The reason why, in my estimates, Lyndon Finland is a hero because Pop Simonet and them was villains.
Hey, I can't take it. But who says Lyndon is a hero? Who says Sir Lyndon is a hero? Uncool.
So this whole idea that we can just make him a hero because he sat in the seat of the premier, I mean every prime minister that come now can be a hero.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's the problem I have with the awards is that they only went from the 60s onward. It's like they forgot about the people who would have fought off the colonialists. I made a joke. I said, while Jamaica is honoring Nani of the Maroons, we just doing Nani in the Bahamas. Like how you could forget Pompey, how you could forget Paul Blackade, how you could forget the people who would have gone on before all these people. Why is it just politicians and heroes?
Exactly, you see? And so my thing is, if now I understand why we brought these awards on board, because we tired of hearing with the Queen's honors.
Yeah.
I mean, that's understanding, all these Queen honors and things need to get put away with.
You know they love them. You notice how they want you to abolish the Queen's honors.
And that's why, to me, I feel like it was like spitting in our face to make somebody who we united against as a country a national hero, because now it totally waters down the award.
I don't understand it. And the thing is, you and I have done shows on this before. We've been having this conversation on national heroes from the late 90s. And so There are supposed to be certain criteria, but once again, Bahamians and their myopic vision only feel that only politicians are deserving of any kind of merit, and they put a couple little preachers in there. I see too. So
Yeah,
the Bahamas just began in
this
1960.
shows again how limited the scope of national here was to the advisory committee. And I hope that after this backlash that they get now from the public, that they take careful consideration as to who the next list of heroes and sheroes are going to be.
And why you
Because
think no? Oh, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
no problem. I just saying to me, one of the main functional purposes of having heroism is to have those type of caricatures or those personalities or examples that you would want other people to ultimately follow in the footsteps of. Everybody can't be a politician and a pastor,
Exactly.
and that can't be the only service we see in the country.
Yeah, I was disappointed, especially since this dialogue has been going on for years. I've been to many of the meetings that these committees have had, and just once again, it's just so disappointing to see that. First of all, it's like the Bahamas didn't spring up until. What about all them damn people who fought off colonizers? Like we couldn't think, and again, Pompey is the one that comes to mind instantly. I just don't understand how we just kept it to the 21st century. 20th century.
Right. And those are good points, Chrissy. And I hope that this backlash that the advisory committee is getting now makes them think what a hero is and what service is and what we as a people appreciate in this country as heroism.
So let me ask you, you ready for this question? Because I just take what Celindan, I just take Celindan's reign in our country, yeah, reign, because they thought they was royalty. I just take that personally. So who you think was shittier? Lord forgive me, I talking to you as Anku, not Cahoon, okay? Who did more villainous things to Bahamians? Sir Roland Simonette's UBP or Lyndon Pendling's PLP?
Well, let me say it this way. I expected from the white oligarchs, but we thought that we had put our trust in the independent government Bahamas, and it seemed to let us down in many ways. So it hurt more when we go into the reality of what the 25-year region of LOP. You could look at good stuff, but I just unfortunately we don't have the type of results out of those 25 years to be an administration for the people. So I have to say, that anybody who look and keeping us staying gotta be the bigger villain.
Yep, I hear you. So, Uncle, I am so grateful for your brain. I love how you think. We got some questions. Can you hang out a little bit while I read them?
Sure.
Okay. Anku has to. Oh, that's 8 Mile Rock. Oh, well, I hope the volume, y'all still getting feedback? Anyway. What Andrew say? Fly low, fly high, oh me, gal, me love you so, never let you. What? That's what we get for singing that song at the show. You know what? I can't. I thought these people are damn questions. So when you talk about the fact that we all know the racial component is even made more ironic, Anku, because Sir Roland Simonette was a black man. He might have been phenotypically white, not with that fun nose, but that's what makes it even more ironic to me, because a lot of those people in that UBP cabinet were black people. Yeah, they look a little European-ish.
Right. And that's the thing, it's like you could phenotypically be a particular race, but what do you actually identify with? That's the question.
Word.
Where do your loyalties lie? That's really the only question that we have to ask. I mean, going through as this heroism awakening in the country began a few days ago. I started to do some reading and just even reading up on Abaco and how they wanted to stay with Britain
Mm-hmm.
and how they fought so hard and they wrote to the monarchs to stay away from being an independent Bahamas.
Yes.
And
You don't listen to my show, eh?
too.
You didn't hear my show at Arrington Bumpy Watkins about the Abaco secessionist movement?
I gotta go back to that. No, I didn't miss that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but the thing is, the Bahamian history has always been rife with strife, as well as all kinds of people from all kinds of places. For example, one of the people I wondered why they aren't even mentioned as national heroes, someone like, say, a Wyone Malone, a woman who came here, roughed it out in Abaco, and ended up building a community. Now, a lot of times in Abaco, when we have the discussion about Abaco, race always comes into the picture. And again, it's ironic because most of those people, you may have been descended from loyalists, but you also got some other blood in you as well. I don't understand the total negation of the fact that we are a mixture of all kinds of people in this country. And yet we, out of all the national heroes, not one could be a woman. Like, you couldn't think about one woman. I believe Bahamian man.
They are the lower awards.
Bahamian man hate they ma.
You know.
Bahamian man hate they ma. Say again, Uncle?
I said they give the women the awards for track and field and thing. You
Yeah,
know,
I saw the lower national hero awards. Oh, I tell you. So what you think about the letters after the name? You got the KB. I thought KB was a singer. You got the ON. You got the NH. I made a joke. I said it should be the NHN. Nah, hell nah. These bitches. You know, can I, Anku, I need you to help me. Help me how not to just dislike some of the people in my country. Because here we are making the same mistake. Unlike Trinidad and Jamaica, where it took them maybe 2 years to put in national honors, we waited 45 years. 250 years of British rule, 45 years of Bahamian rule, and we still ain't get it right, man. That has hurt my soul.
No, our thing is, our thing was to be British. That was our award. Our award was being knighted, or being part of the British Empire, or being smiled upon by your Royal Highness. That was it for us.
Yeah, that's one thing I give Adi Hanna and Paul Adley credit for. They told Elizabeth to jick them awards deep inside her collection box.
Right.
Who else? Someone else refused the knighthood. Who else refused the knighthood? Paul Adley, Adi Hanna, and someone else. Anyway, I used to know these things, but slowly as I move away from the Bahamas, I don't give a hucklebuck. It just annoys the hell out of me that once again, we have not gotten it right. We have missed, what about poor Black Kate? That woman whose abuse sparked off all kind of riots in the Bahamas.
And this is why public consultation is necessary for these awards.
But they did it. They had public consultation.
After this,
They had public consultation.
they need to put on Facebook, man. That's real public consultation.
You know what? I'm done with you, Uncle.
Put a survey on Facebook. Save time and money.
You know what? Governance by Facebook. Okay, 8 Mile Rock say TCI also wanted nothing to do with the Queen. They still sing God Save the Queen. But remember now, TCI is still a protectorate of Great Britain. Remember, we're an independent sovereign nation. I just want to remind our people. Okay, Black Ever say, who would Anku recommend as a national hero and didn't make the list? Good question, Anku. Can you think off the top of your head? Yeah, I don't have Pompey. How you could not include Pompey? How you could not? I'm so sick of some of us Bahamians. Stay still, you Baintown Wi-Fi crackling.
Oh, I'm moving. That's the Wi-Fi moving. Sorry about that.
The Wi-Fi moving? Man, I can't. So say that again, Uncle. Say that again. We heard Pompey and then...
Definitely would have been my number one. And, anybody related to that type of movement and that type of struggle, people who would have... And did they name Sarandel Fox?
Of course not. You know how this country treated Sarandel.
He could have been, to me ahead of Lyndon Finland and anyone else. He should have been number one after Bombay.
Okay? If anybody who help us get out this now, let me see. I gonna have to go look at the list. Y'all, okay, Love Nest, y'all have the list? After the national heroes, was Sir Randall Fox honored posthumously in any of the other categories? And how the fuck, I mean, I love Pauline Daly, right? But how the fuck Pauline is a national hero? I mean, we grateful. If anybody should be a national hero, it's them early people who ran track and field. Them early people who were athletes. Like just today on Meacher Major's post, they had Gomi O'Brennan, who was a person responsible for putting the Bahamas on the boxing map in Europe. And you know, even though his life was troubled, when you look at people who gave us world recognition, I just don't understand how we so myopic in our thinking. Just myopic.
And that's unfortunately when
Pompey and Sir Randall Fox. I hope that answered your question, Black Velvet. All right. Let me read some more.
yeah.
Javon say I ain't as old as some of y'all, but I assume that Lyndon Pinland. Say that one more time. Say that one more time.
All the women who were part of the women's suffrage movement. Why aren't they part of this?
Well, you know, I little salty about that. Because you notice how the only women they just poke up in that is women who had connections to the PLP. I mean, I love them very deeply, but let's keep it real. There were many people who helped that out. But even women's suffrage has been made political. Because I see governments be putting women in the suffrage movement who didn't have a shit to do with it.
We politicize everything, man.
What about your granddaddy?
Definitely he should be in there. I mean,
Is he on any of the awards? Is he on any of the awards?
there's so many great families that deserve that recognition.
Our country just fuck up. I mean, sorry, Lord Trey. I talking to you as Trey, not Uncle. I hate how we try. I hate how we try to make history something that it ain't. So what you feel about my girl argument? And you know I love Glennis. I love Glennis Hanna. I love the family. I love how Miss Beryl was a white woman from England and came here and fought for us black folk. But what you think about her press release about Sir Roland?
I thought it was pretty informative. I like to get that type of perspective because it seemed like everybody else blowing smoke. You need someone to come and kind of give that type of perspective.
Well, I always tell people, and I've had the pleasure of interviewing Sir Roland's sons before, and one of the things I gathered from the whole relationship we have with who we used to call Pop Simonet, that's why I tell Bahamians, long before y'all was calling Hubert Ingram Papa, our Grammy them was calling Roland Simonet Pop. Y'all always have this, you know, are we so hungry for daddy that we got to call other people daddy? Anyway.
That's not reality.
Just so hungry for a father figure. Poor, you know. But the thing is, you know, it's ironic in that this same person who would have given so much to Bahamians, and despite the regime that he oversaw, was a person who was signing mortgages, giving money, helping people build houses, buying land, etc. After I did those interviews, I think I interviewed Bobby at one time, the late son. I even interviewed Brent and Craig before as well, but it reminded me of like something what Chris Rock says. Like when people who abuse you are nice to you, it's like the uncle who molested you but paid for you to go to college.
Right, but you know, Christy, that's why I made the comment yesterday. Slave masters always fed and housed their slaves, make them heroes.
Child. Well, we shall see. We shall see.
You gotta fatten the turkey before you kill it, right, for Thanksgiving.
Yep. I just don't understand our thinking. It's almost like we're scarred. Like my Alutra family say, we stonish.
Yep.
Okay, so 8 My Rock said Sir Randall has a day named in his honor, correct? Why the necessity for a national honor? I'll let you answer that, Uncle.
Because the national honors is a system. Because he has a day named after him is even more reason why he should have been included. That just shows how hypocritical or how neglectful they were. Either one.
And,
but if you have a day named after you, how are you not a national hero?
And of course, we all know the history of Sir Randall breaking the yoke of and breaking the tie in the House of Assembly. But again, I just think, I guess because he was such a charismatic leader, it's like the narrative in the country is always pinling, 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 pinling. Like nothing happened. If you listen to some Bahamians talk, you would think nothing happened in this country before 1964.
Oh yeah, there was no oxygen before before that, right?
You know what? Why are you trying to make me? Cause me spit up my bone, bro. Lord, Uncle caused me spit all on. There was no oxygen.
You took that was for okay, that was for that always for oxygen.
Man, I can't. Uncle, I can't. Okay, look, I can't drink when I talk to Uncle. Uncle say, "LOL, man, don't choke." Uncle, you see the Uncle trying to make me choke, man. There was no oxygen before. You know what? I can't take it. I can't. Legal say cold blue. Lord, I can't. Uncle say. So, Uncle, what are some of the lessons? You know, one of the things when we do our shows, I always ask, what's the lesson we can learn? Besides the fact that our National Heroes Day committee is a bunch of jackasses, what's the other lesson? What's the takeaway from all of this?
The takeaway for me is that people now have an opportunity to rescour or scour for the first time our history. You know, there are great websites now that are publishing newspaper articles and various things that we don't long have to just listen to the old man under the tree anymore. We can go and do some scholarly research or just casual research.
Yep.
We can have this open discussion, and I think it should help people to gain a more balanced perspective. That's what I'm getting out of it.
Good. And I agree with you. Now, I got to shout out a couple of sites I know ever since I've been doing this pundit, talk show host, social critic. I want to thank sites like Bahamianology and sites like Bahama
Yes.
Pundit, sites like Weblog Bahamas. There's so many sites like, what's Nico Bethel's site, which goes back and shows you the history. Because so many of us, one of the great disservices Lyndon Pinling in his first 25 years of government did, they didn't teach our people who we are. It's like they wanted to pretend that the Bahamas didn't exist. It's just frightening to me. And so, no, like today, one of the members of our Love Nest, again, a bright young man, but when you don't know about your country, when we see that the deputy to the governor general was named, and again, it is another expense for us, but I had to remind them in our group, we've always had deputies to the governor general. That's nothing new. Yes, it's an added expense. Look, let me be disgusting. You could save that 80 grand you took from Idris. But it's an added expense. But yeah, you gotta put this Trapsy Thursday, Uncle. We be Trapsy today. But a lot of us don't know how our country is run. A lot of us do not know the genesis of this country. What ain't my rock say? Thank you for being a slave. Travel the world and back again. Your heart is true. Not the remix. I can't take it. Andrew say he ain't lied, or that's real talk. Live it, Lavas say you could say that again. Well, Tobe say the sad part about this conversation is most of these people you mentioned today, I know nothing about them because the schools don't teach about them. And that is my point. When Lyndon Pinling brought this nation independence, sorry, the nation y'all in, not this nation I'm in, but when he brought the Bahamas independence, the lack of teaching Bahamians about their country, like you have Bahamians who I had to explain. I spent the past week explaining who all these people is. They need to damn hire me. And let me just say for the record, it just goes to show that the persons who were charged with teaching the history of the nation, and know this because one of the chief archivists is a very friend of mine. She almost family. But it shows that we've not done a good job. The fact that our people do not know these things. They don't know about Pompey. They don't know about Paul Blackade. They don't know about Wayani Malone. They don't know about the Quariano. I'm saying, well, who were the Lacayans who was in that fight, the big fight where they kicked the British in their deep front?
And that's true. I'm learning more and more every day as I hear people talk and bring up names. And to me, it's exciting, but what was secrecy, what you have to understand is once you know the Nina, Pinta, and the Santa Maria, and Christopher Columbus, that's all we needed to know.
That's sad.
Oh, yeah. We had to know Black Bear, too. We had to know Edward Teach. Oh, yeah, Anne Bonny.
Sad.
Hello, with Anne Bonny.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
It's so, and the thing is, that's why I have this massive, pulsating, throbbing heart on for the first 25 years of our nation, because they did a disservice to our people, because so many of our people do not know. And it's not your fault. If we don't teach you, we can't blame you. What you always say, Uncle, about blaming young people?
Well, next month is National Blame the Churn for the Average Month.
Man, I am done.
But I encourage people to go to Pompeii Museum. Um, the brother Christopher Davis and the staff down there doing a wonderful job. I plan on going, if not this week, next week, to see some of the. They seem to have a new exhibit, or they've refurbished some things. But I'm going to take the family down there because here it is. We have a wonderful Pompeii Museum, and I don't know if we're utilizing it enough. But I'm going to go there and help to popularize it a little bit more and encourage people to go down there and begin their history lesson.
Please
Because
do.
we didn't get that in school. A lot of stuff we did in school.
And it's sad that we didn't get it. It's like you're bringing a people to nationhood. And people say, oh, you just don't like Celinda. And it's not that. You bring a people to nationhood and you teach them nothing about who they are. And that's what's disheartening to me. And by the way, check out my cousin Cordell Thompson in Exuma. He has the Pompey Center for Cultural Studies. And so, there are ways to learn about who you are. But once again, we have shown that 45 years later, we still can't get it right. But we pray and we hope. And congrats to those who were named national heroes. Congrats to y'all. Some of y'all ain't fucking deserve it. Some of y'all is real national villains. Like, how you could be so scandalous and be a national hero? Anyway, child boo. Thanks, Uncle.
Thank you, Chrissy, and keep doing what you're doing. Tell the people I've been trying to tell you behave from before I was a pastor. But I can't let much use.
And what I used to tell you, you used to tell me behave.
Trying to change your pampers.
Oh, okay. Oh, thanks. Oh, I used to put the pacifier in your mouth. Catch yourself. I'm always being behaved, though. You need some people to kick convention right out the door.
Thank you, and thank your listeners and everybody.
It's my pleasure. Now tell them if they want more, where do they go to find you?
Well, you can research my show Q Radio at Ankusara, Ankusara. We're on a little break right now, but we'll be bringing the show back as I drum up some more sponsors.
Yes, please sponsor Anku's show. He don't curse like me. Sponsor his show.
Yeah, but that's the main place right now, and then you can follow me on Instagram at Kahon Ankusara. And that's basically me. 426-1148.
Well, I'm proud of you. Lord, if only I didn't knew the little boy through Soldier Road, through Turnquest Street. Would have grown up to be Cahoon. Now you teaching me. Thank you.
We teaching each other, so thank you.
Man, you's my boy. I glad. Thank you.
Definitely. No problem, man. Take care.
You too, sweetie. Give Tisha and the kids my love.
I will. Tell me when I say hi.
I will. Look here. I still, at his first game, I inviting you to come. Because remember what our plan is? When the ref say, shh, what me and you supposed to say?
Cowbell time me.
Look here. Wayne's like, Mommy, please don't come to my games acting tacky. I'm like, please. Of course I will. It's my raison d'etre.
4-foot fly.
Yeah. Be extra. Wayne say, Mommy, tennis is a quiet game. This ain't, like I tell him, he say, Mommy, don't shame me, please. But, yeah, man. And I want to thank you for your role in guiding him. I was just telling my friend, boy, when you're in the journey, you never see it gonna end. But I want to thank you. Not that it's over, but we realized our first goal. And I want to thank people like you. When you did Wayne's rites of passage, you really spoke some words into him. And kudos to you all for still continuing that in the country. It's a blessing. Our people need to know who they is.
Yes, indeed. Well, thank you for trusting Wayne with us, and we see that he's doing his best, and just remember, listen, everything gonna work out for the best. So don't mind the
Amen.
stress. Just keep.
Amun. Thanks, Uncle.
All right, namaste.
Namastu. So, people, look at PJ trying to upset me today. PJ said, me and we love CA, but come on, why is the FNM doing Janet like this? You know why the FNM does Janet like this? The FNM has a massive pulsating skin back throbbing hard on for J. Henry Boswick. When Hubert Ingram could have made the first Governor General, Janet Boswick, no. He made his sweetheart mummy, the damn Governor General. That's what we do in the Bahamas. We are a petty ass nation. And so Janet did get a mention on the heroes. I think Janet is under the Order of Merit, the first female parliamentarian, a woman who's been fighting for our rights. Janet Boswick used to have me in the road at night, marching through the Bain town in the dark. Say who? You know what? I can't take it. Look at Chelsea. Who's a friggin' alley, but who? So PJ, that's the story with Janet. Not surprising. But C.A. Smith, remember now, the FNM is going to reward its own. Just how the FNM the PLP made Marguerite the Governor General. You know that bitch don't belong on that fucking hill. But that's what we do. It's all about politics. It's all about the politics. So Janet Boswick being the GG. Look at Chelsea. Chelsea say, you know what? Look here. These the stories y'all created. Don't get mad at us because we telling y'all a story. So that is why Janet Boswick has been treated the way she's been treated. I invite all of you to share a campaign that my girl started. The hashtag is JanetG4GG. Janet G number 4GG. And so we shall see, because it's been said that the FNM is trying to put C.A. Smith on top of the hill. I don't understand how you could not have the first female parliamentary. And while I love, guess what? The two women who made it to the hill, I'm proud of you. But Ivy writing the damn manifesto for Hubert Ingram is not a reason to be on top of Government Hill. And look at the interview Dame Ivy. I did many presentations. But one of the things that irks me about this country, if I don't like you, then I can stop you from getting what's yours. But the fact that here we go again, it appears that C.A. Smith is going to be on top of that hill. But he fucking spit him out. Anyway, Lord, let me stop. Let me respect the FNM elder. C.A. loved me so. C.A. give me a big hug the last time I saw him. Chrissy Love, you have no worries, Chrissy Love. I was like, who worrying about you now? Please, PLP or FNM. I still gonna eat, I still gonna live, I still gonna work. So that's to answer your question, PJ. It's a Trapsy Thursday, boo. On Thursdays, we open up the Trapsy case and we pull out the Trapsy files and we go, blah, that's yawns. Yeah, you want it? That's yawns. Take it, swallow it, stuff it down your throat. Well, Chelsea, you see in our Love Nest group, the things we were talking about today. Anyway, child, well, look here. I got to go to my apartment today. Child, y'all pray for me. I get one MRI today. So y'all, and before y'all, by the way, I love how the Love Nesses worry about me. This is all preventive. One of the great things about being in America is that I have insurance where I could get all these tests done that I've been putting off. And so y'all pray for me. Man, I can't tell you. Look where Tony gone. Tony say, Jesus, Tony. But guess what? Sweethearting is a part of the Bahamas. It ain't going nowhere. Every prime minister has elevated their whores to high office. It ain't nothing new. Yes, Greg is having a show today. That's why I said a little later. I won't be on Under the Rug today, but please still watch Under the Rug today. Remember, just how you subscribe to me on YouTube, please subscribe to Under the Rug. Greg is going to have another guest, not me. And I'm glad because I need this day off. Child, anyway, let me go. Lord, I what do I say? I claustrophobic. Yes, woman say on my show, she claustrophobic. Yeah, so Lord help me. Let me go take 73 magnesium so I can lay down in this tube. Whoever invented MRI, who the fuck wants to slide in a tube? But guess what? I don't want them Coakley and Bettle shaky jeans. Thanks, LeVar. I know I'm okay. I'm just checking it out. When you get a certain age and certain things start trembling. But again, it's in my genetic code. So that's why I'm doing my best because look here. I just look at our family reunion and I love my aunties and uncles. But all that trembling and shit, I'm the fucking one, because the open one don't be covered by my insurance, Peppin. You think they can cover open MRI on damn insurance? Please. So anyway, I gone, because I got to go hop in this car and carry my ass to my appointment. So, national villains, I saw all your names. It's a part of the record. Yeah, they villainous. Yeah, they ain't worth shit. But guess what? Y'all picked them. Ah, thanks. Yeah, I can't tremble like them. I tell you, I have an aunt. When my aunt feeding you beans, she's be like, "Here, you want this on your plate? What you want on your plate? What you?" And I ain't being funny. I just being real. No, that ain't me, boo. So whatever that gene is, I gotta suss that bitch out. Love y'all. Take good care.